Yo, what's up, Gruff? Yep. I'm sick and coughing a lot, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna just do a little quick doodling with this Japanese pen I got in well, this four-color pen I got in Japan. It's one of those ones that has like the four colors in it, but it writes really nice and smooth. I like it, so I do a little doodling with it. So yeah, go with blue. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, I'm playing with PNGtuber thing. I also have a full 3D one running in Unreal. I think you saw that the other day. But that's a little more temperamental and some other stuff. So, what's DMC? I just said this thing writes beautifully, and then the blue writes like shit. It's writing good there. It's just this spot right here is terrible. There we go. What the hell? I just want a pen that flows. I've had these other colors and they were fine, but now this is writing like shit. Sick. Go. Right. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't seen even season 1 yet, but I want to see it. It's on the queue. I heard they did some wacky stuff kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style stuff in it this season in an episode. Let's see. Sorry, I just got a text from someone. Yeah, a Punisher special just came out today, which is very up my alley considering my Punish. Oh yeah, I don't care about the faithfulness to the games. When you get too faithful to a game, it's usually pretty lame anyway. Sorry. Sec here. Alright, back to it. But yeah, the animation and art and stuff. What? God damn this fucking thing. Fuck this pen. Like, I just want to doodle for a few minutes and brand new pen doesn't even write. Piece of shit. The other three colors worked great, but the blue sucks, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of it. I actually ordered some pens today, though. They're cheap, but they're going to be fun to try out. They're these gel pens that change color as you draw. And each one has about 3 different colors, so I want to fill up some pages of doodles with those. That'll be kind of fun to experiment with. Especially while I'm sick, just experiment with just doodling, nothing too specific or stressful or pressure to draw too perfect or anything. Just pressure to have a pen that flows like this one. These are cheap ass pens, but they're not waterproof, unfortunately, but they're great for doodling with. They flow so nicely. They're still better than any other pen I have. I just wish they were waterproof and archival quality. Oh, nice. Drafted how? Like by a company? All right. All right. Nice little startup game. That'll be cool. Do you know what kind of game it is? Like side scroller, RPG, open world. That'd be a massive thing for a small team, though. Big open world game. Okay, like a playable novel or something? Like Myst, that old game? Well, that's cool. Well, you might be under NDA, but if you can share anything, you should share some to me discreetly. See what you're up to. I don't really know those actually. Sorry. Ah, now I can't find my pens. This place is a disaster. Try this. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what a Vocaloid though is though. What's that from? Ah, okay, okay. Well, that does sound very anime. Now you just need to add the reincarnation of some sort, then it's pure anime. There we go. Now you can actually see the colors I'm drawing with. It was all like blown out. Gonna have to adjust this camera to get some richer colors though, because it does not look as good as it should. These colors are a lot brighter, but not on stream and not while I'm sick. Nice. Oh, it's gonna be that violent, huh? Oh, here it is. I found it. My colors. Because these pens are janky. These Pilot G-Tech. These used to be the crown jewel of drawing pens, but not so much these days. These Stabilo ones are great. Yeah, this is a great little set. Love these. But the, like I said, they're just cheap. They're not waterproof or anything. These are fine line though, and they are like butter on paper, on any surface. They're very pleasant to draw with. Much better. Oh yeah. Can't do any Punish or Punisher stuff without having urban environments. Or maybe you can find a way to stylize it to kind of cheat at having to draw all that detail or something. Since it's just a pinup, I don't know. Just draw the characters with some cool graphic or something, showing some motion or speed. Okay, that'll be cool. It's a lot of work though. And now you're a game dev. You can have time for that. Game dev like me. Being sick sucks. I feel like shit. Yeah, so not too much going on then. It's a good thing you don't overload yourself with projects. Here. Oh. Check this out. You want to see something here? Finished this the other day. See. finish this one here. So yeah, got some pretty cool details going on. Kind of see some of the ink splatter and stuff. But yeah, this is Psylocke from Marvel Rivals. But yeah, I've been working on this one off and on for 3 weeks whenever I had time, and I got some real Zipatone. Whoops, some real Zipatone in there on her. So you can just gotta keep grinding. You're well on your way, dude. But yeah, this is fun. Just kind of scraping away the Zipatone and using some white on top of it. But yeah, this one's I'm coloring right now, and it's looking pretty wild. There we go. Zoom back out. There we go. That's it. But yeah, gotta get back to the comic pages though. I finished this one a while back, which I did on stream, so. But yeah. More comic pages. Let's see here. I guess they're in another book. Thought I had them in here. Guess not. But yeah. Gotta do the next page from this for Punish. 26 pages in to 40 pages. So, gotta finish it soon. But shit, I bent it. No. It's alright. I want to draw like this guy though, Nick Klein. This guy's awesome. He's really good at drawing monsters and shit. He's got a great style. That. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's comics though, you know. Draw 11 by 17 and shrink it down. It doesn't take as much ink as you would think though. I just had a Copic multiliner and a fountain pen I used on most of it, and neither of them dried out or died or ran out of ink. They're still good to go for a while. Let's see, get back frame here. There we go. Just lame. Let's see here. Well, I'll tell you what, if you ever do a big comic page and you have some big black areas to fill, cheap way to do it is just get these Posca acrylic markers. These things are awesome. Super fat too. This one hasn't been used yet, but I had one I used, but it's not here. But this is a white one, a little bit smaller, but they're just acrylic pens, but they're great for filling in black areas, and they're really dark, thick black. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's started. Let's see. Not on this page, of course, but let's see here. Can I see? Oh, you can do it digital if you want. I've been really into getting everything on the physical paper because I like how it looks. But yeah, look how thick and smooth that is. It's beautiful. Jet black. Plus I want to be able to sell some of this artwork later too. The only thing I've been doing digital now, if I don't, is colors. And just to save time on Punish, I'm doing the Zipatones digitally. But when I do pinups like that Hulk and that Psylocke, I'll do all the Zipatone physically on it because it just looks so cool and it's fun. But I just don't have enough materials or time to do it on the whole Punish comic. But everything else on Punish is being done analog style. All the pencils and inks, everything. Let's see here. Oh, be careful with those though. Those will those have a weird alcohol in them, and they're like Sharpies. They'll turn yellow really fast, and the original art, like a year or two from now, will just look terrible. It'll like turn into this yellowish brown because there's like acid in it and stuff too. But you know, if it's just temporary and you don't care about the pages lasting and stuff, just for now to scan or something, then it's fine. But yeah, a couple years from now, you'll pull out those old pages with that marker board marker, and they're gonna look nasty. It'd be like a gross brownish yellow. That's why I'll never use Sharpies for anything either. Sharpies just look so bad so fast on old pages. Yeah. That's why usually people use waterproof archival inks like Platinum Carbon Black, which I use mostly for my comic pages, but because that stuff, you know, 100 years from now, if you keep that page in a drawer or something or framed, it'll still be just as jet black and beautiful as it is today. But you know, you gotta put that in dip pens or crow quills and stuff, or refill cartridges with it and stuff. But all my brush pens I refill with that instead of the cartridges they come with. But yeah, it sucks. I used to use a brush sometimes to fill in big black areas with that carbon black, but I hate dealing with that, so... And it's still not as dark as those acrylic markers. It's so jet black, I was like, I can't resist doing it now. They're pretty cheap, so... That could probably work too. I would, I'm not sure how, if all acrylic paints are the same. I guess it wouldn't matter. I guess it depends on what acrylic paint on how opaque it is too. Because some acrylic paints are more opaque than others. Like, I thought about just getting an acrylic white, but there's some that aren't nearly opaque enough to go down in one stroke for over dark ink lines, so... And of course the art store I was at didn't have the kind I needed, so I have to special order it. But then I actually, I found a pen that's really great, white pen. These Graby acrylic markers are really nice. They go down really nicely on top of blacks. And then of course the jelly rolls are great. They just don't flow that very well at the start, so you have to like stuff some stuff into the little ink well in there to kind of seal it, like a little kneaded eraser, gum eraser, and then kind of push it in there to make pressure, and it'll kind of force some out the tip, and then it'll flow nicely. And then it'll flow like, let's see, here's those marks I just made. Yeah, and then on here you get a nice flow coming out of it. Which this does not flow smooth like this when you first get it, so... Yeah, other artists showed me that, because those jelly rolls, I was about to throw them away. But now they work great. Alright, let's try one more color here, then probably hit the hay. What to use next? Oh yeah. I toned down his bouncing too. He could bounce a lot more, but he's got an auto blink, and yeah, and he can look down and then look up when I talk, do a bounce. You can get a little more elaborate with them too. This was just my first test. I think I can add some GIFs on there of like a hand drawing in front of me that's just constantly moving. Let's see what this purplish does. That's almost like the same color. Huh. Okay. Bounce, 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 bounce. I should play up his bouncing a little more since he's kind of small. I can make him bounce even more. I can make the desk in front of him bounce too. Wish I could move the chat in the window though for the service I'm using. But I don't have any others that'll show both YouTube and Twitch chat at the same time in here. And it only shows in that one spot, but I don't want to move my VTuber to another spot for drawing, so a little annoying. but minor problems. Yeah, I think one thing here. Here we go. Check this out. Boo! Bow. Bow, chicka bow. Bow. Boom. Boo. That's kind of fun, actually. The characters. It's interesting. My wife's kind of stage name when I first met her was Yuri. Yuri Mion. What's her name? Korean. Boy's name in Russia, but girl's name in Korea. Yeah. I think the Japanese and Korean are probably kind of the same. It's like kind of just a Asian name. I've heard it as an Asian name way more often than a Russian name. Because I've heard it several times besides her as well. Not that I'm monetized, but this stream is going to be totally demonetized too. I'm surprised they haven't shut it down. I'm just listening to Spotify, so it's all copyrighted music. I don't care. Just want to listen to what I want to listen to. I know Twitch, you can actually stream it through a different channel so that it won't play on the replays. And you can kind of get away with playing a lot of copyrighted music, but you can't do that when you're co-streaming to YouTube, so it has to be to direct to Twitch only. Yeah, a lot of streamers do it. A lot of gamer streamers, they can just play their Spotify playlist now. See how they have their mic going through one channel and the music going through the second channel. And it all comes out live. But all that Twitch records is channel 1. So it records all the game sounds, all the vocals, and everything. But the only thing going through channel 2 is the music, and that doesn't get recorded. It only plays live. So then there's no evidence on your replay for copyright strikes and stuff. Wish you could just pay like a monthly licensing fee to Spotify or something and just be able to play this your Spotify or just stream whatever music you want. So I get tired of listening to royalty-free shit on streams too. I like a lot of the royalty-free synthwave stuff. It's cool, but you know, after a while, it's like, meh. Need to change it up. Devil May Cry epic moment. Yeah, it's hard for me to keep up on a lot of anime because most of it's not dubbed well. So I watch it subtitled, but I can't do that while I'm drawing, and it takes so much time. I just don't have the time to sit down and focus on it. So it kind of keeps getting pushed to the side to watch other stuff. I'm learning Japanese, but I'm far from being good enough at it to watch anime without subtitles. Which reminds me, I forgot to do my lesson today on Duolingo. Whew. Alright, well, it's a nice little jumble of marks. Just stream of consciousness, Zen stuff. Chill at the end of the night. I still want to fill the rest of the page, though. It'll look cool when it's just like a full, solid page of swirls and stuff. It'll look cool. Keep varying some colors. Well, I'm gonna get to bed and get some rest. Try to get over this cold. But thanks for hanging out, Cruff. I'm tired. All right, a little more bounce. A couple more bounces for you. Bounce. 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 All right, man. Catch you later.